Blackout. Dancer take position.
Wait, one dancer forgot a skirt.
He announced the next. He skipped an award.
MC को भेजो, MC को भेजो, MC को भेजो.
Ask him to take a pause.
No, let's just go with it now. Let's not change anything. We'll manage.
Stand by for AV. Go for AV.
Good show, guys. Going off the comms.
Welcome to Off the Comms. This is a show where we chill with our friends from the events and experiential industry, and you get to see them in their off the work avatars. The person we have today with us is someone I have known for almost 2 decades, a friend first and a colleague at some point in life. He has amazed me as a person in the different roles he has played. A great friend, a doting father, work colleagues swear by his working style, putting everyone at so much ease that it doesn't seem like work anymore. In his career spanning 19 years, he has held several senior roles and has made many friends on his way along. For me, he is someone who is a friend for life, constantly bubbling with ideas, is extremely level headed, has a great sense of humor, and can actually make you laugh till your jaw hurts. I could go on, but I want him to talk so that we can all laugh as much as possible. Please welcome my very good friend, Rahul Karwa. Rahul, welcome to the show. Welcome to Off the Comms.
Hi
Hi guys.
Rahul.
Hi Megha. Hi Anshu. Hi Girish. Hi Tony.
I've known you for a long enough time, and I said personally and professionally, and I think we've shared some great experiences. But you've had over 2 decades of work experience in the experiential space, and we want to know that. I know that you come from Chittor, and you've come to Bombay and settled in here. Uh, we all want to know actually what's that Rahul from Chittor, what has happened, and how did you get into the experiential events industry, and tell us a little about this whole backstory and this 20-year long journey.
So between this Rahul from Chittor and Rahul in Bombay, there was also Rahul at Indore. Okay. So I was studying MMS, Master in Management Science. I was specializing in marketing. A lot of my colleagues, a lot of my classmates used to tease me that I used to do very well in advertising assignments, primarily because I had a crush on my teacher. Obviously, that was all crap.
Right.
It was a good journey. Sometime in my final year, I got a chance to hear Mr. Piyush Pandey. He actually visited Indore and a place called as Ravind Natyagraha. That's where he delivered his talk. He showed all the iconic commercials that he had made for Cadbury, for Fevicol, etc. And that was the day, honestly, I decided that I am going to try my luck in this field. I started like a naive person from Chittor and Indore. I started applying in all the ad agencies that I heard about, and now I know what the reason I didn't get a response, because in our company, in our industry, HR doesn't exist practically. So I used to send all my applications to HR people. So obviously I would not get a response. Yeah. I figured that there are few institutes in the country that offer specialized course in advertising. Narsee Monjee Institute of Management Studies being one of those. I took up a challenge to get into that, or MICA, one of those. MICA rejected me. NMIMS accepted me. I went to NMIMS. After the first year at NMIMS, Ogilvy summer training happened, and rest is the history for me. The reason why I joined, coming back to the core question, why I came to experiential marketing, the summer internship that I had done with Ogilvy was with an SBU of Ogilvy called as Ogilvy Outreach, which later on became Ogilvy Activation or Action. Okay. Um, when I was handling the project, I was sent to n number of dhabas, n number of transport nagars, and it was honestly it was the drill for the lifetime. When I experienced all that, it was a great learning of almost 2 months. I came back, I wrote my report. When I submitted my report, and the kind of evaluations that we got from the agency, and when we compared it with our counterparts who did their summer internship with Ogilvy Mainline, or who did their internship with Lentas or Leo Burnett for that matter, honestly, I realized that the work that we were doing was almost of being the eyes and ears on ground, almost like a project manager. And the work that others were doing was very much like, in an office setting. You would go go and do take Xeroxes, assist people, etc. I realized one clear way to bypass that journey of typical drills, administrative drills of advertising is get into activation or experiential marketing, where actually you own the project. And I realized that over a period of time that this is a field in which you are not dependent on the tantrums of your national creative head, because you are the one who decide everything. Yeah. So it really empowers you a lot, and I think that's what I was craving for. So it was a very easy decision to make. And when Ogilvy Outreach was kind enough to offer the PPO, so obviously then I stopped studying in the second year of the class of the course, and got into Ogilvy in mid of the session only. That's how it was.
Wow. I also know, actually, you told me that I think you have a record in itself to be a part of, or actually, being a part of almost 10 events which were Guinness World Record events. So you want to tell us a little bit about that, because that's unheard of. I don't know anybody else who's been like a part of 10 Guinness World Record events.
So the beauty or the ugliness of that is that ever since my first Guinness record happened, I think that was somewhere in 2010, after every successful or deemed successful Guinness record event, I used to promise to myself that I'm never going to take up this kind of work. but somehow it just kept happening. By nature, obviously, you're trying to create something new, or you're trying to break something which is existing. So it throws a lot of challenging opportunities, and there is no way to get it right at the first place. So I think that whole process of iteration, reiteration, and making it perfect, I think that's one that all event managers somewhere at the back of their head, they always want that high in their life. Not too often, but sometimes.
I'm going to ask Anshu to take this on from here for our next segment.
Rahul, we have some photos that we've got our hands on, and we wanted you to share stories behind those as well. So can we see the pictures, please?
Oh, this one.
So क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, Rahul?
How do you work with Spider-Man? And why Spider-Man and why not any other superhero? I'm very curious.
No. Actually, so this was for actually one of my team members. I was interviewing candidates for one of my team members, and she was so picky that anyone who I interview, she would reject that person. And I had no idea now how to find the right person for her. So that's when this app I found out, in which you can actually get an avatar of Spider-Man to come. I used that app to create this photograph, and I told her that now I have to interview only the superheroes for you. because normal people, you are not going to take normal people.
See, we have some more for you.
Okay.
What really? क्या है ये? Costume हो रहा था?
Rahul, these were the days people used to play pranks on you also, no?
Yeah.
मेरे को लगता है वो परचेस वाला आ गया और आपको बोल दिया आपको बिलिंग काउंटर पे बनना है. You are like.
ये वही लग रहा है मुझे. I think this was a prank that my colleagues at Mudra, the old office of Mudra, that's where this was played. Meenal Nayak had played this prank, if I'm not mistaken. I think somehow she managed to get the tissue stuck on my back at the wrong place. I had no idea, honestly. Apparently, I was told later that for 2 hours I was moving with it.
Oh wow! यहाँ क्या हो रहा है? मतलब, is that the hands and the nail polish which is interesting, or is it what is really happening?
Or are you waiting for that skirt to fly? Like why is it not flying?
I think so, but it looks like it's my wax statue, and some girl is standing beside it.
Oh, really? Correct. I can see that. That's a great viewpoint.
Honestly, I think ये पायल ने लगाया होगा, पक्की बात है. I can't. Now I remember. I think I am putting engagement ring here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I am putting engagement
ring.
ring.
ये पायल का किया धरा कैसे हो सकता है फिर?
किसने किया है? ये क्लिक किसने किया है?
Look at the guy who is behind. He might be clicking.
अच्छा, full setup है, मतलब paparazzi भी है, full moment. Now we have a chance to move on to a next segment where we're gonna have some more fun. So let's extend it, and over to you, Girish.
Rahul, one of the difficult things that I had to do in this session is to tell you that you and I are going to play quickies.
Okay.
But that's a
Oh.
series of rapid fire questions, maybe 10 or 11 of them. And, some are optional in the sense it is A or B and, stuff like that. So I'll just start with them right away. And the first one is Kishore Kumar or R.D. Burman.
Kishore Kumar.
Okay, why?
Given a choice between the two. Actually, it's a tough one, genuinely.
I think the next one is tough one. GPS or hoardings? Rapid fire,
Hoarding.
rapid fire.
Hoarding.
Now, well done, buddy. Big B or Sachin Tendulkar?
Big B.
On a shopping spree, which one would you rather choose? Clothes or shoes?
Clothes.
Okay. And if you woke up one morning and you didn't find your phone, what's the first word you'd say?
What the fuck?
Those are 3 words.
One song which describes your current state of mind.
Ruk jana nahi.
One word to describe the event industry.
Chaos.
So I'll come to the next one then. Flight or train?
Flight.
Okay.
Really?
Or
Sure, no?
Yeah,
Sure?
at this point in time, for sure. You're talking about at this point in time or in general?
Generally
Just
also.
fine.
What is the difference?
Not COVID. I'm generally, if you have to make a choice.
Any day train. Any day. Yeah.
Chittor or Mumbai?
Chittor.
Okay. And this round, Rahul, was rapid. And you know what? 10 on 10 for the effort. Now I'm going to pass it on for the next segment, I'm going to pass it on to Sony to take over from you.
Okay, guys. So I think that was some fun moments that we've had with Rahul, and I think it's going to get more fun and more interesting because we are going to have someone with us along with Rahul now, who pretty much we call it as has an all area access to your life, Rahul, if I may say so. When I say that, obviously it has to be one of your one of your closest friends who knows you for long enough and perhaps will spill over some beans for us to know more on the other side of you. So I have with me Sharan Sood. Hi Sharan. Sharan lives in Singapore. And hi. Sharan and Rahul have known each other for I think close to 15 years now. And I don't want to do much of the talking. Sharan, I want you to tell all of us that how did you meet, and also talk about the incident that you told me about. What was your first impression about Rahul? I know this secret now, but how did you guys meet?
Correct.
Tell us something. Tell us more.
Karan.
Yeah. So I met Rahul actually 15 years ago, and I remember that was my first job in Ogilvy. And I remember I joined on the 3rd of January, and Rahul was sitting right next to me. And Rahul comes into office. I don't know him at all, but he's like, "Hey, by the way, I'm getting married. I think on the 27th of January is when he was getting married, 2005." And he said, "You're going to have to take over from me. So I will make sure that there will be a handover." This is my first day. So I'm like, okay, seems like a nice guy, funny guy, is getting married. So what I noticed, right, is in the following week, he is kind of hitting on a girl who sits right opposite us. So there was this girl in office, and Rahul is like, he's calling her, he's very attentive to her. So I started to think, saying, "Yaar, kitna neech aadmi hai ye? Ek to shaadi kar raha hai. Upar se he's really hitting on this girl." And I had a very, very low impression of him, saying that because he was like extra attentive, saying that, what does she want? They used to secretly call each other, although they used to sit right next to each other. They used to call each other to have conversations. So I thought it was that, I don't know what kind of guy this is, very immoral, getting married, but sort of still hitting on this girl. So then I remember Rahul, but I think in 2 weeks, he thought that, okay, let me invite this new guy to my wedding. So one of the very funny things that Rahul did was he had his and Payal's picture on the wedding card.
बेटा वो ट्रेंड सेटर था मैं ट्रेंड सेटर था मैं
हाँ मतलब cheesiness का ट्रेंड सेटर तो हमेशा ही था but he had his and Payal's picture on the card, and then when I looked at the picture I said, oh, he's getting married to that girl. So then then my image of Rahul improved. I said, "Acha, theek hai." Matlab, he wasn't double timing or two timing.
And we
girl that
started
he-
the handover process again because he didn't take anything in the first process. और शरण तूने वो नहीं बोला तू मेरी शादी में तू बर्तन लेके आने वाला था गिफ्ट में.
नहीं, मैं लेके भी आया था, लेकिन सबने बोला कि हम लोग कंट्रीब्यूट कर गिफ्ट देंगे, जो आज तक दिया नहीं किसी ने.
हाँ 16 साल हो गए शादी. हाँ नहीं मिला मुझे.
Rahul has always been amazing fun because think about it, right? We used to go into meetings and go into meetings with a plan saying कि ना तेरे को आज मीटिंग में हंसाना है. So the whole point was कि client को presentation तो होती रहेगी, but we will say something or he will say something जिससे कोई that the other person laughs and we get embarrassed. So that was that's the kind of thought process that used to go into meetings. So it was never ever stressful saying कि यार कुछ तो बोलेंगे आज उल्टा, तेरे को मीटिंग में हंसाऊंगा, I will embarrass you in front of the client. A lot of that used to happen. But with Rahul, right, funny moments are always around because he's the most forgetful person in the world. So I don't know. I think a lot of people would have spoken about his direction sense, but forgetting names and forgetting directions are two things that really define Rahul. So this is another beautiful incident. We were talking to a supplier who was supposed to make some sort of flash game for us, and this supplier was a lady, and she was sort of a young lady.
Can I change the friend? Can I change the friend right now?
Sorry, this is gold.
Yeah, so this was
Cheers, Rahul, cheers.
Young lady. So
Apple juice feeling. Sorry, Charan, cheers.
Yes.
He needs to gulp some. He's feeling stressed.
Yeah.
no, this is an amazing story. I mean, this is one story that is really, really epic. So we were talking to this supplier. This was sort of a lady. She was young, and Rahul, we had a plan that we had a meeting in Andheri, and then we wanted to just not come back to office, but we wanted to go to Bandra and chill out after that meeting. So that was the plan, that we go to the meeting in Andheri, then we won't come back to Lower Parel. Our office used to be in Lower Parel. We will just go to Bandra and just chill out, and we can brief her. We can figure out when we should brief her. Now Rahul, remember, has no direction sense, so he confuses roads all the time, etc., etc. So he calls up this supplier and sort of tells her, saying that, hey, this supplier stays at Altamount Road or Pedder Road or somewhere in town, and he's like, hey, one Wednesday evening, don't come to our office. Let's catch up on Carter Road. And she's like, no, I want to come to your office. That'll be easier for me. He was like, no, why are you coming from Pedder Road to Lower Parel? Just come to Carter Road, right? And we'll just have coffee and we'll just brief you there. At this point, the supplier is thinking that Rahul is very creepy, and he is trying to sort of ask her out in so many ways. So then she kind of assertively tells him, saying, no, I will come to your office. I live in Pedder Road. I will come to your office in Lower Parel. So Rahul hangs up, and she hangs up, and Rahul is like, यार बहुत rude है. मैं तो बोल रहा था Carter Road आ जा, Pedder Road में रहती है, Lower Parel क्यों आएगी? So I was like, Rahul, Pedder Road तो town में, so obviously Lower Parel is closer. So Rahul turns up and says, अरे यार, shit, Pedder Road Carter Road के बाजू में नहीं है. So he thought कि यार मतलब वो Bandra में रहती है, और immediately we can brief her, but she took it in a very different way of like, why is this guy calling me to Bandra? So next day I had to actually explain the story and explain the fact that Rahul is geographically challenged to that to that lady. Otherwise she walked away thinking that he's this creepy person who was trying to hit on her. So we were trying to, when we shifted agencies together, we were trying to sort of, bring some clients into a new agency setup. And this was a client that we had worked on before, but we were now in a new agency setup. So we literally had to prove ourselves. And Rahul, I remember Rahul, me and Sandesh were in a meeting. And Rahul was giving this passionate speech about how we know the client. And he was saying that, hey, if the client's name is, let's say, Ramesh. So he was saying that, you know what, Suresh, he was taking the client's name completely wrong, saying, we know you so well. And the client actually said, you don't know me well, you're taking my name wrong. But Rahul doesn't stop, doesn't shut up. He said, "No, Ramesh, we know you really well." So I said, "Rahul, his name is Suresh." Again, Rahul has not stopped. Ramesh, we know you really well. And then Sandesh, who was another colleague, said, "Rahul, his name is Suresh." "No, Ramesh, you know you really well." So after giving his passionate speech on how well we know the client, for 5 minutes he took the client's name, which was completely wrong. So it was, and then the moment he finished his speech, he realized what he had done and what was going to happen. So immediately, sort of, Rahul sat back in his chair and was like, "Oh shit." Rahul and I, we featured on Collateral. So Rahul had a Splendor, was it? Kaun si bike thi there was?
Splendor. Anurag ki
correct.
second-hand Splendor, yeah.
So Rahul had a 100cc bike. So on a 100cc bike, once we wanted to, for a new brand, show that when the bike has to pull heavy load, then you need a better better engine oil. We were trying to make some point. So we want, as to do something funny and to make the client laugh and to have like a cool meeting. Rahul and I sat on a 100cc bike. I don't know how the bike was still alive after that. And we took a picture and we said heavy load and we put it in a PowerPoint. The client had such a field day with it that he took that picture from the PPT, took a pixelated picture and put it up in the Collateral. And we printed the Collateral without telling us and sent it to all markets. So when we were traveling to these events, that series of events in different countries, there was a picture of me and Rahul sitting on a bike with saying heavy load. And I remember it was a mechanic meet or something, and all the mechanics would be like, "Arey, ye to aap hai na?
Ye to aap hai. Ye to aap hai."
I used to work with a lot of people who didn't do their work, or were lazy, or just generally irritated us for some reason. So we wanted to get back on them. So what we used to do was we would take some sort of sweet or
biscuit.
What there was some
Hajmola,
biscuit, whatever was available on the desk, some sort of eatable, and then we used to take that and we used to leave it in the dustbin. So we would throw it in the paper dustbin that was provided by the company.
Yeah.
And then we would leave it overnight. Next morning, come back, take that sweet or whatever, that biscuit or whatever we had left in the dustbin, put it back, wrap it up, and then go and give it to the people who would irritate us. So they would eat it. So we were literally like,
Yeah.
it was very, very juvenile. And I don't know if nowadays you can't pull those things out, right? Because you would get fired for it. But if somebody's had a...
Do you regret doing that?
I don't regret doing any of it. I think those people deserved it.
I remember it started with so all of us, obviously Ogilvy used to hardly pay anything to any one of us. I remember one day the canteen boy, he came and he was serving chicken lollipop to everyone. In some fight, the chicken lollipop fell down and we had to pay for it. So that's where this thing started. Pay to karna iske liye, how to get the best value out of it. So I still remember the name of the project, Sharan. Project Dharti Mata.
Dharti Ma.
It was Project Dharti Ma. Sabko gira hua khana khilana hai uska.
This is hilarious.
Honestly, it used to be only for the people who really used to irritate us, because always you are short of bandwidth, but there are some people who would not work, so their additional work would fall on you. So this was our cheap way of getting back to them, cheap thrills.
This is really fun. But listen, guys, it's not ending here. Obviously, we have something more interesting for both of you guys together and against each other. So I'm going to ask Megha to bring in the next segment and just quickly tell you guys about what's next up.
We've got two games that we've got for you. The first one is a game that we call lip sync. So the way this works is, one, you have to keep your hand up so that we know that you're not talking and helping each other using your mobiles and giving the answer out. I'm muting myself and giving you your first word.
This is Houseway.
Oh my God.
Not bad.
I'm really glad you got that. Second one. वापस कर रही हो राहुल?
हाँ please.
Rahul, once more.
हाँ.
You have
हाँ.
to get this, okay? So then I know I'm doing it right.
Okay.
Oh.
Tony.
This is something it's a hobby you have.
Numismatics.
That was easy. I
New
think,
Miss
no?
Match.
Now you got it.
मतलब
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
मैं imagine saying, ऐसे नहीं समझ में आता ना. I was just trying to help.
Yeah.
Rahul, your turn. You have to do a word that Sharan will have to guess. Lip sync a word that Sharan will have to guess.
Orange lemon? What is he saying?
Orange lemon.
I have no idea. Rahul, you have to give me a clue.
The place where crows come and scare you.
Otters Club.
No.
You're very close. You're very close. So this is describing your relationship with your favorite creative person.
शरण क्यों नहीं आ रहा यार ये?
You were very close. जो तूने पहले words बोले थे, it's very close.
Okay.
Just try and make sense of that word. Your favorite creative person who's attached to your hip.
Landlord. I knew. Oh.
Yes.
So we've got someone now. This is the second part of the games bit. Who is going to come and quiz you guys, and you all are going to play as a team. So I'm going to bring a very dear friend of ours, Murli. I'm just taking him in the room. Hi, Murli.
Hi, Murli.
Hi, Megha.
Hi.
Hi, Ashu. Hi, Tony.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Murli.
Murli, we have.
Welcome to this
Yeah.
short quiz event, Rahul and Sharan. My name is Murli.
Hi, Murli.
Hi, Murli.
Here we go. Question number 1
Yeah.
is connect these two pictures and name an Indian cricketer. Okay. A very famous Indian cricketer, and your time starts now.
Shikhar Dhawan.
Shikhar Dhawan.
Shikhar Dhawan is absolutely right. Well
good.
done. Like, Shikhar Dhawan, his nickname is Gabbar, and so you started off on the front foot.
Summit.
Okay. Let's move on to question number 2. It's a video question. Okay. So please listen.
R.D. Burman.
Ah, fantastic. R.D. Burman is absolutely right. R.D. Burman is the right answer. So 2 out of 2. Very well done. Okay, we move on to question number 3 now. Okay, here we go. Got to think a little out of the box and use the picture as an indicator, Dragon King, and name a country. Okay, name a country, and your time starts now. A monarchy, I'll give you that much. Also a clue, a monarchy. Okay, your time is up. So let me give you the answer. The answer is Bhutan. The king of Bhutan is called Gyalpo, which means dragon.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so Bhutan is the right answer. No issues. Let's move on to question number 4. Simple question. ऐसा तो आदमी लाइफ में दो टाइम भागता है, ओलंपिक का रेस हो या
Amar Akbar Anthony.
Oh my
Amar Akbar Anthony.
Amar Akbar Anthony. Amar
Right.
Akbar
Oh,
Anthony.
well
Skip
done.
the timer, Murli. Skip the timer.
No need for timer. These guys are so good. Like, okay. So Amar Akbar Anthony is absolutely right. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Here we go. An area of the cricket ground in Dulwich College in the UK somewhere always had cattle grazing. So batsmen would try and hoik the ball there as the area was unmanned because of the cattle. But now it has become a regular fielding position and got its name accordingly. What is it called? Your time starts now.
Cow corner. Cow corner.
Oh,
Cow corner or
brilliant.
deep mid
Cow
wicket.
corner is brilliant.
You guys are on a roll,
Fantastic.
yeah?
Yeah, cow corner is right.
Wow.
So good going. And now we come to the last question in the quiz. Here we go. This is the lyrics of a song, a Punjabi style song. What do I explain to you?
मैं तेनू समझाऊं.
What is the name
Yeah,
of the movie?
Oh, Badrinath ki Dulhania.
बद्रीनाथ की दुल्हनिया.
No, not right, but you're close.
You're
So
close.
the song is मैं तेनू समझाऊं, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
बद्रीनाथ उसका first movie कौन सा था उसका यार?
Okay, we'll give it to you. It is Humpty Sharma ki Dulhania.
Humpty Sharma की दुल्हनिया. Yeah.
Oh,
Bad, yeah.
So very well done. 5 out of 6 is very, very
Not
well
bad, no?
done. Rahul and Sharan. And now we have a riddle for Rahul. Okay, it's a fun riddle, but let's see how Rahul fares on this. Okay, here we go. The riddle is like this. A bear hunter left his camp and walked mile south. He saw a bear who grabbed his gun. Petrified, he ran 1 mile towards the east.
Okay.
And he realized that the bear was not chasing him. He turned north and walked a mile and reached his camp, back to his camp. The question is, what was the color of the bear?
Sharan, this is for Rahul only, yeah? Considering his
Yeah. That's
local
fine.
sensibilities. This is a special
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me give
Okay.
a timer also, no problem.
यार bear तो black ही होगा ना यार? नहीं? Okay.
वैसे
Think,
brown भी होता
Rahul,
है.
think.
Direction पे focus करना. Problem नहीं होता है.
Okay, time is up. Sharan, would you like to have a go?
Did you just Google the answer, Sharan? You're looking at your phone.
I was
Let
trying
me
to.
give the answer. The answer is white.
I couldn't figure it out.
The answer is white because his camp was at the
North
North Pole.
Oh.
So when you walk south from North Pole, and then you walk east, and then again when you walk north, you're actually going back to the pole. If you were anywhere else, you would be on the third line of a square, and you would have not reached the camp. So obviously you're at the North Pole, and if you're at the North Pole, the bear has to be a polar bear, which is white. So that was
Got
the
it.
This was
question.
quite difficult. Yeah. This was.
हाँ थोड़ा racism है question में यार.
Well, that's all I have for you guys today, Rahul and Sharan. But you guys did extremely well on the quiz front, and you guys are very, very fast too. Like even before the timer, I could start the timer. So off the comms, guys. Like I think that was a stellar performance today. 5 out of 6.
That was a really, really good segment. And like Sony said, you guys did really, really well. And I'm now going to, hand it back to Sony to kind of move to our last segment. And Sony, over to you.
I think it was a really, 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 really fun session, and I've relived some of the crazy moments. I've been lucky to share with Sharan and Rahul both. So thanks for sharing such fun instances with us. And I realized that we've not done cheers. Normally we do more than this, but I think it's a good time to just take this up. We are not signing off yet. We have something more coming up. But cheers to great friendships and a great life. But before that, before we sign off and before we say our formal goodbyes, we've got some special message for you, Rahul.
Hello. Professor Karwa. Hi Rahul. As you know, after 6 excruciatingly tough months, I have finally taken a vacation and you have found innovative ways of giving me work. Jokes apart, I've been asked to say a few words about our friendship, and when I sat to write down, I realized it's really hard. And I know everybody says that, but I think it's mostly because we have too many memories, but we have too many jokes and extremely inappropriate ones that unfortunately we can't even bring out. And I just feel like our relationship, our friendship has has really developed over the years. I think I was just somebody who was handed over to you 5, 6 years back, to you not thinking too well of me, to I'd like to believe being a part of your core team, and to being such good friends. My everyday phone companion. I think we've seen it all together. I think I knew the day you. I mean, the day I was wondering which is the moment where I really knew that this is it. And I realized one of the days you walked into office in front of 250 employees, went Chana, Meri Chana. For everybody else, that used to be my pet name, and in one of my weaker moments, I happened to tell Rahul, and he, in short, everybody in office knew. I think our friendship, I'd like to believe, is something that needs to be written about, because I think it's that cool and that funny. Senti alert. I think I've allowed myself to cry in front of you, laugh with you, truly trust you, and I think you've been a sounding board to many, and I'm just one of them. Thanks for being this caring senior citizen uncle in my life. My mom thinks I actually cackle on the phone when I'm talking. So thank you for that. Thank you for just always being there for me. Just literally a phone call away. And I think you're just my boss man for life.
Hello, hello. Man, finally I get to talk about Rahul. He's a strange dude. He actually gave me my first break. Like, he was my first boss. And I still remember that day very clearly. I met him and I thought, okay, yaar, this guy is serious, man. Like, he's clear, he's focused, he's hardworking. And then I got to know the other Rahul, who is like a 8-year-old kid. Like, he would do the strangest things. Don't forget to ask him about his polka dotted pajama stories. Oh man. And this guy once got lost while coming from his house to our office, which he did like commute to every day, because he used a hoarding as a reminder on which turn to take. And because the hoarding was changed, our man got lost. Oh man. I remember these days, so like it's been a long time, but still it feels like it was yesterday. I didn't realize how good it was, like, till I had to actually move on and work with other people. But man, this guy's a genius. Like, I would trade anything to go back to our OG team of me, Sharan, Rahul. Those were the days. And I think we knew of it, but we realized it only when we started working for different people. Man. Matke, mere bhai, you're the best, man. I can't tell you how much fun we've had. I don't think I've ever had so much fun working for anybody. Thank you for teaching me everything, man.
One story is that Dhiren called me before he recorded this video, and he recorded it at I think 2 o'clock in the night, being fairly intoxicated. So this is emotional coming from there.
No, definitely. The time that three of us spent together at work. Actually, it would be unfair to call it work. Honestly, it was not work. Definitely, it was not work.
And I think that's what makes you so special, Rahul, because it's the vibe that you bring to the workplace, which is why your colleagues are some of your best friends, today. And some of your good friends have also been your colleagues. I'm one of them. But I think that's what makes you so special, which is not the pressure of work, but just to deal it with the lighter side of life, which I think all of us need to eventually with the kind of stress that we deal with. But thank you so much, for coming on. And Sharan, thanks to you also for sharing some crazy stories about Rahul that even I didn't know. So thank you so much. And I'd just like to, raise a closing toast to this one, to great friendships.
Thanks so much, guys.
Life and to Off the Comms. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks
Yes,
for
guys.
being on the
Cheers,
show.
cheers.
Yes.
ये थर्मस में पी रहा है एप्पल जूस?
नहीं रे यार, अबे वो यहाँ पर है सोनी.
एप्पल जूस है ना?
What else could
Just what language are we using?
Mandarin.
English.
No, but English, Hindi, both are fine, right?
Yeah.
So, Sharan, one rule is Sony cracks a joke, we have to laugh like full on. जोर से हंसना पड़ता है.
That's really difficult, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
You're so mean, no?
He's forgotten client's name, like he's addressing the client.
No, Sharan, you're not sharing everything. I'll tell you one thing. बिल्कुल चुप रहेगा, Sharan, बिल्कुल चुप रहेगा. मैं बोलूंगा अभी. तो
चल जनरेटर बंद कर.